Good afternoon, everyone. Um, I know I was a little tipsy last night, and touched on a few things that even I thought about. Sometimes I go over and look at my video, and of course, it's not always going to be consistent because I'm talking to a camera, and it's highly difficult to talk to a camera. It really is. But that's of no importance. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say when I get ready to say it. But this is a private thoughts moment, and once again, private thoughts are not about sex. It's about those thoughts that you have when you're alone. That's dealing with relationships between you and your significant others and family members. Those are private thoughts. And my private thoughts for today is about relationships of men and women. Who cheat the most, men or women? Well, that's something we'll never know. We can toss it up in the air, we can pass the buck on it, but we'll actually never know, because women actually don't cheat with their body. They cheat mentally. More so, they give their attention and they focus to other men before he actually receives a body that's for strong women. They mentally embrace a man before she can allow him to have her, because she has in her mind how she wants to be with him, and set expectations of what he should or what he should and should not complete within her. The urgency for the sexual thrill, I'm gonna be nice, don't even matter to her. It's just her energy flowing with his. That's the most important part of a woman's relationship. Where a man, he runs and he thrives and he only wants that process of, I will say, elimination, but it's ejaculation or whatever you want to call it whatever you want. It's comfortable for me to speak of sex, because I'm a sexual being as all of you. I know a little, sometimes I can be a little bit raw. I'm raw because I'm real. I can't say it no other way. I can't do it no other way. But men usually, after they have sex, they then determine if they want to have a relationship with you. Where a woman's mind is always made up about what type of relationship she want to have with you, how long she want to spend with you, how she should be treated, what she expect. Whereas a man, usually, really, to be honest with you, he ain't thinking about none of that. He's thinking about right now, that moment, what you about to do. And most time he ain't gonna think about how he gonna do it. He is ready to knock it out, keep on rolling. Get it done. And if we just so happen to talk when we finish, we can talk. And then that's that. That's a man, though. So life ain't fair when it comes down to those type of relationships. Well, that's all relationships. You can be married. You can not be married. It don't matter. But that's the way the relationship will typically be. Even if y'all spend time talking, it's only because you asked for the conversation, or you become accustomed to doing so, you have a conversation afterwards. Usually men aren't as lustful after, having sex once or twice, unless he's just really, really into you, or the chemistry is just overwhelming and he just have to have so much of you. But it all goes back down to the energy that you give him. That may sound weird to most people, but it's not too weird, or it's not too far from the truth. If a man gonna cheat, he's definitely gonna do it for the pleasure of sex, not for the energy. All the energy he needs is right there with the woman he is with. And you would think, why would he break that energy and move to be with somebody else? That's a very good question. Even I can't answer that right now. Sometimes if you feed him negative vibes, I know, therefore, then it changes the relationship. If you breaking down the relationship in any type of way, how you react to him, your conversation changing, it breaks down the relationship. Screaming, yelling, questioning, out of content, nagging, of course. There's a sweet way to nag, and there's a sweet way to yell. Man, you better come over here and give me a hug. It sounds so much better than, man, you better go cut that damn grass. I'm just saying. There's a sweet way to nag, and there's a really messed up way to nag. You got to know how to cater to his mental, how to pull the best out of him. If you do it right, you will complete him, and you will see something in him that you've never seen in no man. You'll wonder to yourself, why is this man doing all this to me or for me? There's a good man in every man, and I can assure you that. Most of them just want love. Most of them don't care if you cater to them or not. They want to be talked to. They want to be respected. It's just like a puppy, you know what I mean? A puppy don't want to be abused, don't want to be hollered at, you don't want to be yelled at, want the same thing you want, A lot of people, and I use the same words a lot, so I use them a lot because if I actually began to speak, nobody would actually understand me. I had that problem with my kids. They couldn't understand what I was saying when I actually began to speak, so I tried to use common language, what you would hear on TV or how normal people communicate, because I don't want nobody to be like, what that mean? No, I'm not gonna do that. Believe me, I'm a little bit weird when it comes down to language. But I lost my train of thought, and I was writing some thoughts here, and happy people still reason why there is none to express sadness about joy. I think we covered that already. But either way, I'm not gonna go too far off into another conversation. I was trying to give y'all at least 15 minutes. Some people like watching my videos, some people just don't care. I'm not famous at doing this yet. Probably never will be. But I have the deepest concerns for most relationships, our relationships, because they are so important. Learn to be different from what you've been taught, what you've seen your parents do, what your grandparents do, your mothers and your fathers. Their relationships were okay, but yours can be better. And if you watch older people, sometimes there's something missing out of their relationship because they didn't have that same understanding as we have today. Our world is different, so we can't do what they done. You know what I mean? We have to understand one thing about a relationship is, in today's society, if you raising a family, the man tends to be away a little bit more. And that's not just me, that's almost every man. In order to take care of his household, to build the life that he wants, he typically have to work all day. You know, there's some guys out there, they work smarter, or, you know, they make high volumes of money where they won't have to struggle or have to reach or have to hustle as hard. But even them, they have to hustle hard too in order to maintain their status, or else there's nothing for them or nothing for their families. So men typically, and let me not use that word again. Yeah, I've been drinking again too. Yeah, I'm not trying to make it a habit, but I've been on vacation and I'm in class this week, so I'm partying, having fun. But men, even in the past, 1930s, 1920, 1910, and if you want to bring it back through the 60s, 70s, and 80s, 90s, 2000, I always had to work. Back in Cleopatra days, Roman days, whatever you want to call them, men always had to be away in order to build for their families. It's just simple as that. And women nowadays they don't want a man to be gone. They want a man right there up under them. Then, you know, learn to miss your partner. Allow them to live the life that they want. You know, that's very important. Allow them to structure how they see fit. You know, don't think that their life actually involves you, because it really don't, because you don't know what they go through. Your significant other, you don't know what they go through. Try to manage their stress. They don't know what you go through. You know, you talk about it with them every day, but you don't actually understand what it is. They tell you about it, and most times you blow it off because you don't understand. You're not in that situation. So listen to them, pay attention to them, and just don't blow them off. It's Anthony Green. I wish it was more of a private thoughts moment, but I'm gonna leave it at just general conversation for today. Anywho, check out Private Thoughts. I'm editing it now, and I don't know if I'm happy about it yet, but I'm definitely gonna get it in your hands. Thank you.